I apologize. Grover's behind me destroying a bear right now. Just like I destroyed this one cryptocurrency today live on the show, where I made about $5,000 in just a few minutes live on the show, and you can do this too. So I'm going to show you how to do it while Grover continues to destroy this bear over my shoulder. So if you hear some whimpering and whining, that's what it is. So if you joined us live at 9 a.m. Eastern time today, I hope you did. I hope you're a part of our live show every morning where we bring you the news in the financial world that's not tied to Wall Street. I showed you how I invested in a certain cryptocurrency and set certain stop losses and laddered myself up to protect myself against losses. And I made about $5,000 in a little bit of time, very, very short amount of time. In fact, I sold during the show. So you can watch sort of this genesis during the live show where I bought and then I sold. And you can see me ladder up during the entire process. Now, that was Dogecoin. I've missed Dogecoin repeatedly. Like every time there's been like a big run up in Dogecoin and Elon Musk tweets about it, I've missed it. Not today. I set an alert, reminded myself to get into this. And so this morning, very, very early, I mean, I'm talking like 4 in the morning, I jumped into this coin. And then during the live show, sold out of it, took my profits out, and made a great amount of money in a short amount of time. Reinvesting that money right now into another coin. I'm going to show you exactly how I'm doing it with this coin, which is CHZ. So let's do this in real time, okay? I want to do this in real time. So here we go. This is CHZ Chiles. I love all these names of these different coins, okay? Now, I just want you to pay attention to the fundamentals on this chart here. That's what I'm really really want you to pay attention to. So let me zoom in a little bit so you can get a better look at this, okay? So this is, again, CHZ. Now, I'm very bullish on this coin. I made some money on this the other day and sold out of it on a stop loss, and here I am back in it again because of a good re-entry point. So here we are in Binance. Now, up here on the top, I'm going to show you, I'm going to set, I hate this interface sometimes. Okay, I'm going to set a 5-minute time. So this is right now, this is what's happening over the past 5 minutes. I really like to get granular sometimes on these charts so I can see, yeah, that's right, buddy. Stop barking at me. So you can really see some of the movement, okay? Obviously, people are buying, right? Green, red is bad. Red is, well, not necessarily bad. But what I like to do, I bought into CHZ, and what I did was I bought in at about 0.58, okay? So I bought in down at the bottom of this, this little turn down here. Now I bought in about 0.58. Now what I want to do is I want to set a stop loss because I don't want to lose profits, right? And I want to protect myself. So on a 5-minute chart, this is pretty difficult because things are moving so quick. Normally I would set at a 4-hour, I would go to the 4-hour chart and I would consider setting a stop loss based on a 4-hour chart, okay? But for the sake of this video, we're going to play around with both. So you can see the granularity here and you can see how to make money. So what I'm doing is I'm in Binance. I go to the sell button. I click stop limit and I'm deciding where I want to set my limits so that I sell out and make money from my purchase. Remember, I bought in at 0.58. So for the sake of this video, I'm just going to say 58 because I hate saying all the decimal points. Okay. So I would like to set this stop limit here at 71, right? So from 58 to 71, that's a pretty good little profit in about an hour. Okay, this was about an hour amount of time. Very, very low amount of time. So, okay, I'm going to set this. Should I set it? Should I set it? Now, I'm kind of waiting because I'm watching this red. It's kind of dropping now. So if I set my stop loss at 71,236, is this going to make it this whole video moot at this point? Oh, it's going back up. Going back up. People are buying. People are buying. See, things get fun when you can watch a 5-minute chart. It also can make you totally mad and insane, okay? And so that's why sometimes it's good to get granular. Other times it's not. Other times it's good to just say, no. What we're going to do is we're going to sit back. We're going to just look at a 4-hour chart or a 1-week chart or whatever you want to like long-term hold. But these altcoins right now, because you're seeing this pullback from Bitcoin, because you're seeing all of this fear of missing out, this FOMO of Dogecoin, you're seeing a jump right now into some of these other altcoins, which is going to explode. So this is a case study, and I want you to pay attention to CHZ, okay? CHZ, I'm really bullish on. But okay, so it's holding. Come on, little buddy. You can do it. You can do it. It's like, he's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Okay. So I'm waiting. I may set this stop loss. And what I'm looking to do here is I want to set a stop loss underneath the most recent down pattern. So the most recent area where we had some support, it dropped and then it went back up to green. Okay. And I want to set a stop loss under the wick of that little candle. You see these little dinguses that hang off the bottom of these things? These little wicks, like little candle wicks underneath here. I want to set my stop loss right underneath that little wick. So, okay, is this going to be my new one? Or am I just going to sell right now because this is going to start to drop? I'm watching. So, see that little red box to the left of the one that's doing the little happy dance right now? That's the one where I might end up setting my stop loss. Okay, that's where I have it set right now. But this thing is kind of moving a little bit. So do I want to set it here? Do I want to set it here? We're doing this in real time, folks. We're doing this in real time. Oh, it's moving up. Okay. All right. So it looks like I am going to, well, we'll see here. I'm going to probably set my stop loss at that red box to the left of the green dingus there. Okay. Let's see. Right around 71,236. And now what I do is I set a stop and then I put my limit just a few fractions underneath that. Because what happens is you want to think of it like a like a cement barrier, like a big armored truck is going to smash in. So I just set it, okay? I just set it. That's my stop loss right there. See, it pops up there, stop loss. And that's my trigger. All right, now let's just keep an eye on it, okay? So we're going to keep an eye on this chart. And that's the point here, that in a short amount of time, I'm getting excited. I'm locking in profits on a coin that showed a lot of upside potential. Now, I'm not going to go into details of why this particular coin showed a lot of upside potential today. I'm going to have other videos on why that is. But for tonight, I just want you to see how quickly you can make money in this if you are smart and you're setting your own stages here. Look at this. Actually, it's bouncing back now. So let me look at this now. It's here. I might need to actually adjust my stop loss as I'm talking to you. This is moving now. So, okay, we just had a breakout here. So this pumped up pretty high. So that's where I set my stop loss, right? Well, look at this. In 5 minutes, this is a 5-minute chart. It jumped up. See this big, nice candle wick? Or see this nice big green wick? Jumped all the way up. Nice, nice, nice. And now maybe I'll have to set a new stop loss. And see, folks, that's how you ladder these things up. Okay, look at this. This is a 1-hour chart. Look, now I just clicked on the 1-hour chart. Look at this. Now, if we go back to the 5-minute chart, you see how it's like a little bit more volatile looking, right? The less granular, the less volatile it's going to look. But I'm in a 5-minute chart, so I'm seeing these little movements. I'm seeing where this price action is happening. So I'm seeing that this thing is dropping down, and I'm seeing this new support level here. So I might cancel this if this pops down and I get a new support level. And that's how I can ladder this thing up here. Okay, I might end up canceling this out, and I might end up moving on this thing. And that's how these go. All right, this is so take a look at this, folks. This is a 4-hour chart, meaning this is the past 4 hours. So look, you can't see all that little volatility, right? See that huge just green skyscraper right here? Well, now if I go back to the 15-minute chart, that little 15 minutes, that huge skyscraper is broken up into some reds and greens. But if I'm just looking at that 4-hour chart, I don't get to see these little red granularities. And that's where you can see some of this movement. And that's how you can really lock in some profits here if you're paying attention to these things. Now, look, I'm not a person that sits there and watches these charts all day. It'll make me mad. I can't do it. So I'm setting more broad-based buy and hold strategies and stop losses. I'm not going to sit here. I'm just doing this for the sake of the video so you can see how to make some money. I mean, literally already today, I'm up about 12,000. Yeah, roughly about 12,000 just from today in some of these trades. And literally doing some of these live on the show to help you guys. Because I think there's enormous money over the next few months with these alternative coins exploding. You're going to be able to make a boatload of money if you're smart, if you're slow, and if you are intentional about your trades. Not just like throwing money at something and walking away, but sitting here and studying these charts. And that's what I'm trying to show you here. So look at this, folks. This is, all right, I can't believe this is happening. So in just a few minutes, here's this chart again. Now look, that was my initial stop loss. See this little trigger here point under that previous support? Then we had this nice big green candle, skyscraper. Now remember, I bought this at 58, right? 0.58. It's now at 0.71. I mean, look at that percentage profit that I made in just a few minutes. Do you see that? I mean, we're talking pennies to buy these particular altcoins, 0.71. So I'm going to make a very good amount of money off of this in a short amount of time. Now, I'm not looking for this to hit the top, right? Look at this. So that's the section I'm focused on right here. Look at that section. That's a pretty awesome section. Okay, got a little bit of support down here, got a little bit of a retest, and so that's where I set my stop loss, underneath that red candle. Right there is where I set my stop loss. I set it in, and now I'm probably going to cancel that out because it's moving up even higher. Up, it's look at 79. But see, the point is, folks, I've already locked in my profits. Remember, I bought this at 58. I set my stop loss at 71. It's now at 79, and I can adjust up. In literally the length of time that I've been doing this video, I've made that level of profit. Okay? And you do not need to go big. You don't need to put thousands into this. You can put in $20, $50, and just start learning how to do these things. With $50, turn that into 75. 75, turn that into 150. Reinvesting these positions, okay? As Grover continues to beat the crap out of this doll, I'm beating the crap out of this. And that's what I want you to do. So subscribe to the channel. Every morning we go live at 9 a.m. Eastern time for our full morning invest morning show, where we cover the day's news, finance, where my whole goal is to empower you to take control of your own finances away from this corrupt government system and Wall Street system. The beauty of real estate investing, buying precious metals, buying into cryptocurrency, it's decentralized, it's not tied to any one government, and you control it. I'd love to know what your success stories look like right now. Let me know what you're buying. Subscribe to the channel, and we will see you real soon. Keep making money, folks.